Sexism Project in 2012. What, if anything, do you think has changed since then? And do you think feminism has moved further into mainstream?
I think it has. I don't think that we've solved the problem, but I think that there's a conversation happening about the problem that wasn't happening in the same way back then, and that's really positive and encouraging. I think partly because of the hundreds of thousands, millions actually, of incredibly courageous survivors who've come forward with their stories, suddenly we're certainly having more mainstream awareness that the problem even exists, and that has to be the first step towards combating it. There's a temptation, I think, for some people to see the conversation as the solution in itself, and I don't think that's true. I think the problem still exists, we're not there yet, but the fact that we're having the conversation is a very important first step.
You said before you didn't expect a huge response in the project received. And what kinds of responses were the most surprising to you?
I think the first thing that was really surprising to me was just the sheer number of responses. I thought we might get 50 and we had 100,000 within a couple of years, so that shocked me, I think, just realising the sheer scale of the problem and just how underreported it was elsewhere. I was really surprised and shocked by the number of stories we got from children, and very, very young girls and women. I was shocked at the time to see how many children were seeing this start at the age of 7 or 8 years old, and I think that that's a shock to many other people as well, to recognise just how early it begins. And I was fairly shocked by the responses that came from a small minority of men as well, because it was 2012, it was before online abuse and that kind of thing was really talked about, and I thought I was setting up this very simple project just to platform people's testimonies. So it came as a real surprise to receive, within the first couple of weeks, I'd be getting maybe 200 messages a day, very long and detailed about how people would rape me and murder me, and what weapons, what 7 different knives they'd used to disembowel me with, and that kind of thing. That was a shock.